It is a very cute creature. I very much like a weird crow with a hat.
So I have my icon, I have the banner. I just have to make my screen, my like starting soon screen. My hand's cramping, so I'm gonna give it a minute.
You should take a minute, yeah.
I've been drawing every day nonstop for like a week.
You are going to give yourself, like, repetitive strain injury, yeah.
Is that the beans?
It's
you know
not
what
the
doesn't?
beans.
You know what doesn't cause strain? Of not the beans.
That's fair enough, honestly. Imagine loving a cat.
I love the way she smells.
I found a setting that shows you how many things are on the map in this, and now my brain is like, I have a checklist. Good.
I love you. I love you.
You know what? Let's go for shield.
She's such a happy girl.
Yeah?
I'm old.
Beans is a happy cat. They are an interesting cat. They're so very needy, but also seem like they don't want to be needy.
He's a very needy creature.
Yeah, you know what? Give me that. HP. It'll be fun to see though, like the appreciation for Goblin. You know what? We're doing fire already. Let's keep the fire theme going. Please go away. That'd be lovely. We do need to farm cheese currently. Because we are trying to unlock that guy that requires cheese. Choice. The other day... my mom and I were talking about, like, grocery stuff. And then she's like, yeah, do we need anything? Blah, blah, blah. And then I just looked at her and went, choice, without even thinking. I have no idea what came over me to do that. I don't particularly care for any of these. Yeah, it's fine. Ooh. You know what? We'll take size. Oh, we're getting thrown. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, cool. Now you're here. Please, for the love of God. Cheese? No. Well, fair enough. Now we have an excuse to jump around. Ooh, okay. Alright, let's get speedy. Jesus Christ.
Alright, here's the thing, right? I hate...
Yeah?
I hate Creed and I hate Shinedown.
This is so specific already, okay?
Not hate, they're just not my type. Apparently, they were supposed to be on this tour with a bunch of other bands, including Kid Rock. They're like, hey, we're dropping out because fuck Kid Rock.
I mean, fair enough,
you know what?
Honestly.
You know what? I'm gonna start listening to some Creed and to some Shinedown, motherfucker.
There is one Shinedown song that I don't hate, and that's the strongest I can say I feel about them.
Shinedown posted a thing saying, Shinedown is everyone's band. We feel that we have been given a platform to bring all people together through the power of music and song. We have one boss, and that is everyone in our audience, and they repeated the word everyone. Our band's purpose is to unite, not divide. With that in mind, we have made the decision that we will no longer be playing in the country festival with Kid Rock.
Not a country band.
Yeah. We know this decision... No, country as in, like... So the whole thing was they're going to small towns or whatever. We know this decision will create differences of opinion, but we do not want to participate in something we believe will create further division. And to our fans, thank you for supporting and believing in us. We appreciate you always. Love and respect, Shinedown. So I'm gonna start listening to some Shinedown again. I'm gonna start listening to some Creed again. And we're gonna see who else leaves the Kid Rock thing.
There was a very specific Shinedown AMV that I remember from when I was in high school. And I don't know why. Like, I remember it. But I don't know why it's in there. I don't hate Creed, but I don't have a strong opinion of Creed. These are all bands that I kind of just don't really care about. But, like, good for them, I guess? Having principles and whatever? I mean, I personally wouldn't want to be in a festival with Kid Rock anyway, but, you know.
Especially because isn't there actually a song that Kid Rock says he likes underage women?
Yeah, there's a part of it where he's like, some say it's statutory, and then, like, another person comes in and is like, I think it's mandatory.
I'm so excited about the Bad Bunny concert tomorrow.
I just, like, largely don't get it. Like, the whole issue, because it's like, motherfucker, you guys conquered that fucking island. It's American. It's like people just are like, oh, well, you know, they barely speak English. And I'm like, we have an entire province of people that refuse to do that. It's like, you can have people inside your country that don't speak the language. This isn't the year 1587 where, like, having that group within there might pose a rebellion threat, even though that did happen in Canada. Granted, the rebellion was over the fact that they wanted to be communists, so not exactly a language barrier. You know what? Yeah, we'll go with damage. Why not? Damage multiplier. Yeah, we'll go with the aura. Why not? Okay, doing this stupid jumping thing is actually doing the most damage. I hate it. I hate it. And I know why it is, but, like, mechanically, goddammit. Okay. I need to find my way to the boss. Oh, is the units moved units of measurement and distance, not units as in physical people? Has my brain been corrupted by the idea of a unit as a guy as opposed to a unit as a measurement? And is that why we're spawning so many ghosts and why we're spawning so many ghosts before? Oh man, if we could get that as the fucking skeleton, that's incredible. Just hauling ass, summon a million ghosts. You know what? We're gonna keep summoning ghosts. Mostly because I find it entertaining as a concept. I do not admittedly know where this boss is, which could be a problem. You know what? Aces. Okay, I see the vacuous energy. I see the swirl of evil. Where is it? Hey, buddy. Ow, 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 ow. I am being hurt really badly. Okay, this is a problem. We're gonna lose. Oh, boy. If only we had found this sooner, this would be much nicer. Yep, we're dead. Oh, man, that fucking sucked. God damn it. I hate this fucking fox, man. I hate this fox. This fox can kiss my ass. It is literally, like, I think my least favorite character to play, and it's such a shame because it's a fucking wizard, man. But nope. I'm banished from enjoyment. I don't really care for cosmetic hats. That's whatever. Okay, so hold on. Who's beaten tier 1? You 3. Let's just go for beating tier 1s. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna focus on just going down the roster. Instead of doing harder and harder things, we're just going to go down the roster as per standard. Giving me a nuclear bomb at the beginning of this is crazy. Knowing that guy's here, I might try and get them at some point if we can get a strong enough build. But there are fears. You know what? Yeah, give me armor. I would like to get shield also if possible, but for now we'll focus on armor. Hi Kira, how's it going? God damn it. We can't let this begin anew. Okay, we're getting a ton of armor here. It's going? Yeah, I know how that is. I feel like that's the majority of us lately, you know? How's it going? You know, existing, trying not to die. Feeling the ever-encroaching entropy of the universe constantly eating away at our souls. Slowly snatching from us any sense of reason. We'll do crit chance, actually. Oh my god, please. So I have 36% armor. If I take a hit... It didn't lower my armor rating. So can armor just prevent you from taking a damage? Working on a PNG/GIF model for someone right now that made me happier. I mean, that's nice. Rachel's been working on Bit literally all day.
Mm-hmm. I'm hopeful that by tomorrow I can actually stream, or at least like set it up.
Yeah, do like a test run kind of thing.
Such a lady.
I'm so sorry?
I'm such a lady!
Oh, was there something that happened?
Burped.
I did not hear it, so you're in the clear. Oh boy. Alright, how's our damage on this? Not bad. It's been worse. That might be an issue, though. You know what? Let's do evasion on top of this. How much can we just do the not getting hit? Okay, we do need to kind of get a little bit of longevity going here. Right now we are in a bad place. You know what? Perfect. I'll take it. You know what? Normally I would go for oats here, but I think we're going to go for socks because I do want a little bit more speed. This guy is so slow. Give me evasion up. Our armor does not seem to be helping us in the slightest bit. I need more lifesteal, that's for sure. As well as just more pure damage. All we're getting is size, though. I mean, size also good, but... Ooh, that was bad. Speaking of. Okay, we're just gonna start opening these in the hopes that we find enough things that we can produce a survivable build out of this. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I didn't realize how many guys were behind me. Yeah, okay. Bonking me crazy style? I only bonk one person crazy style. I would actually appreciate if these guys stopped trying to do that to me. Also, hey Misty, how's it going? Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Yep, there it is. Fucking god. Christing damn it. Want to see an MLP 40k crossover? I've seen plenty, but you can definitely send me one. Realized a mistake I made with the hair, and now I had to painstakingly go and cut up those layers to make it work right with the program. It's pretty good. What the fuck is Derpicton.net? Is this a fucking My Little Pony brew website, basically? Okay. Sure, man. You know what? We've been trying to tier 1 this guy's thing, and we've just been fucking absolutely biffing it. What do we have for these? AFK, no moving or jumping allowed. Sit back and relax. Reach the final swarm. Let's try it out. Friends with one of the mods? I don't mean to laugh at that in like a negative light. It just, you gotta realize how funny it sounds, right? Or it's just like, I'm friends with a mod on a My Little Pony Furry Brew website. It's like, that makes sense. I believe you. It's a pretty good image, though. Man, we're just stuck here, huh? You know what? Here's the thing. Pickup range actually might be extremely important right now. Okay, Aegis, yeah. Yeah, Attraction Tome again. Now I don't need to worry about the size being as much of an issue if we go in that direction. I do kind of wish somebody would just walk up and hit me in the back and push me forward a little bit, though, you know? Like, it's right there. Oh, no, it's the wrong direction. Wait, hold on. That might be the right direction. Okay. Been... Excuse me. Oh, my God. Re-illusioned by Ball Pit, doing a lot of it on the Switch. I've been meaning to go back to Ball Pit also. Okay. We were hurt, but, you know. Streaking through the stream. Oh, no. Nudity. On my channel? The hydrate as I just am, like, scarfing water to try to not die. Yeah, damage increased, Tome.
I want to go have some cookies very quickly.
Why wouldn't you? That one's for Rachel. The additional hydrate? Yeah, that's a good idea.
I did get a Charlie horse today when I stretched to get a bowl out of the cupboard.
Jesus Christ.
That is how dehydrated I am currently.
Ooh, cookies? What kind of cookies?
So they're from Trader Joe's. They're called they're called like chocolate chip dunkers. Instead of being in a circle, Liz, shut up and let me talk. Instead of being in a circle, they're like super narrow and like really long, so you can dunk them into your milk easier. They have a hard dark chocolate underside, and then they're crunchy cookies. You would like them, but I leave them in my milk until they get soggy.
I was gonna say you let them soak, don't you?
Yeah, that's me. Of course I do.
Oh, we're dead. Yep. Fuck! Anyway, we're gonna try it again, because I actually think this is funny. But yeah, no, I like cookies like that. There's a couple that I know where they're like longer than they are like round. Like, a lot of them will just be like a rectangle. A lot of British cookies are good for this.
Yeah, and then you dunk them in your milk until they get soggy.
Not until they get soggy. It's until they soften.
I want them sopping. I want them unable to keep their shape.
I don't like the term sopping for a cookie.
Sopping.
Misty just sopping. Sopping cookie is not a great sound. Are you throw them in with some ice cream and then you have a milkshake with them? That's... Now we're just getting into making, like, complex foods. Like, I feel like if you're soaking the cookies and throwing them in, like, with ice cream into the milk, that's a whole other can of worms at this point.
It's just a sundae at this point.
Yeah, well, like, it's a milkshake, and that's fine. I'm not gonna complain about this. Have you seen the people putting the fucking Biscoff cookies in Greek yogurt and then trying to be like, it's like a cheesecake?
Also, no, Misty, it's not like those. Hold on. They're literally called Trader Joe's Dunkers. They look like they almost... Okay, the best way I can describe it is they are the shape of a poo. Here.
That's awful! That's terrible!
Here, I'm gonna send it to you too so you can see they're the shape of a poo.
See, I wouldn't have made that connection until you said it, and it's like laying on the other one, like bending slightly, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, like a poo. Listen, I'm just out here trying to provide what? I don't know, but I'm doing it.
Content of some kind, ostensibly. It's content somebody wants, yeah. Who those people are, that's another matter. Yep, we just don't know who yet. We're gonna be here for 7 more minutes. Strap in, folks. It's gonna be an entertaining, ride for nothing. We got one being built near you, but it's a couple years out. It's kind of wild to think that it takes a couple of years to build the Trader Joe's. Oh, we're gonna die instantly. Fucking stone golem. Okay, we'll come back to this later. I can't just sit there and not play the game when I'm playing the game, you know what I mean? I gotta at least attempt. At least I'll have some money for whenever we need to purchase things next. Well, actually, hold on. Why would I do that when I can do this? I can go in here and increase my stuffs. There we go. Boom, bam, baby. Took 2 years to build a storage area here. Alright, fair enough. I guess some places do take a while to get stuff done. For one reason or another. Like, I know zoning is a thing and all of that shit, you know, blah blah.
Blah blah.
Chiefs are moving the stadium to the Kansas side now. Where's Shepard when you need him, man? Let me try and summon him. Yeah, just Shepard, Shepard, Shepard. Don't try and summon him by saying smegma. If you ever want an example of, like, Shepard has always kind of been the guy that, like, says things that make your your girlfriend or partner uncomfortable or confused. There was one time when I was hanging out with my ex and Shepard came over and, like, literally, like, the first thing that he did was like, hey Noid, and then just looked at her and he was like, hey, insert her name, bag. And then I was like, what? Why do you call her that? And he's like, I don't know, just thought it would be good. And then he just, like, paused for a second, and then just out of nowhere just went, smegma. And then sat down, and was, like, quiet for the next, like, 15 minutes.
He is certainly a character.
Like, the man just is like this. It's crazy that it's not, like, a bit. Why are you this way? The reason that he might be that way is, like, head trauma, but... also might be genetics. I mean... like, again, his mom, in my mind, is, like, burned in as walking around the house, like, singing and being off-key and weird. And then, like, realizing that I was awake and being like, oh, I didn't know you were up. And then just, like, immediately shifting back into trying to be normal. I mean, a lot of people do that sort of thing, but it's another manner when you hear, like, the nasally rasp of this woman's voice, like, humming and walking around down the stairs, going like, oh, Tia-wea! Now see, I can't sing. I have neither a sense of timing, rhythm of any kind, or, you know, ear or throat for the you know, concept of singing. It's just not in there. It's like dancing.
Unfortunately for you, I like to sing, I just can't.
The thing is, you can, like, kinda sing, and then you'll just, like, intentionally fuck it up. Like, you'll be, like, singing, like, pretty normally, but, like, you know, lower and under your breath, kind of. And then you'll just, like, pivot it into sounding like Linda Belcher. Dancing is great. That's dubious. If you think it's great, all the power to you. In another life, maybe I could have learned, but I think I'm too old. Rachel sings pretty good, and she keeps doing it randomly when someone says something. Yeah, Rachel random singing is, like, the perfect example where it will, like, begin on, like, a reasonable, like, tuned method, and then she'll just start scream singing for some reason. good exercise. Dancing is good exercise. This is true.
You wanna know why? It's because I realize, oh no, I'm singing and I don't think I'm good, and so then I start to scream.
You start to self-sabotage.
So it seems like it was a joke all along.
I mean, I think that's more normal than it seems, for sure. I don't know if Dick Van Dyke is necessarily still singing and dancing at 100. Unless we have photographic evidence of him doing so, I'm just going to assume that he just is a sprightly individual. But mostly because, like, at 100, how the fuck can you keep doing that? Your bones should be falling apart, man.
My bones are falling apart now.
They might be, you never know.
Why else do you think my body's snap, crackling, and popping?
Hey Desmond, how's it going? Man, that skeleton took 800 years to kill. Misty, do you know who Desmond Simmons is? Or Simmons, rather. I always say Simmond for some reason. No, but I can look. You don't need to. It's just for some reason that's who Shepard always calls Desmond. Whenever Shepard shows up, they just, like, misname Desmond. Yeah, more damage to bosses, probably really good with what we're doing right now. Requiring hydration materials. Or reacquiring, rather. I mean, probably a good idea. Gotta stay fucking hydrated, man. Dude, there's so many, like, boss duplicating things here. Why? Do you know what? Yeah, clunkers. Just give me everything that rotates around me in a big damage meter area. This is fine. Although now I do think that I should take the multiplying tome if I do see it. Have more projectiles. Have as many rocks and as many shields as possible. guarding my body. Oh, Pigman, how do you feel against this? You know what? It's not bad, actually. It's a pretty respectable tick. Could be better, but, you know, I'll take it. I do want enemies to be cursed randomly. Sure, man, we'll take ghosts. I've successfully cut up the hair, which added an extra 9 layers to the project, making 335 layers in this art project. I think you've just given Rachel, like, PTSD.
Who's doing an art project?
Kira. They currently have 335 layers in the art.
Ugh, Kira. Where can I see?
It is, I think it's like a model for a person. Choice! We got choice! Not enough. Kinda true. Like, a lot of, like, VTuber models have, like, an insane amount of fucking layers and detail, and it gets really crazy.
I'll show you yours if you show you... Wait.
Yeah, you're messing that one up a little. I'll show you yours. We're definitely gonna die again because we didn't find the boss's thing fast enough because we're not moving fast.
Here, I'm gonna show you all of the things I've made today.
The bits.
The bits.
Choice indeed. Did you get choice, Misty? I can't find where this man is. It's got to be down in that corner.
Show me mine. Show me yours, Kira. Give me the arts.
Want to do Pepperjack again? Pepperjack was, like, not bad when I had it. It's not my favorite. It's still, like, a little weird that it has, like, the tang of, like, a fruit in there, you know? Or technically, I guess, a vegetable, but fucking whatever.
What?
Pepperjack cheese.
I love pepper jack cheese.
Like, I'm not a huge fan, but I'll eat it. Holy shit, we're gonna die, but we did get that thorns thing, so that's pretty cool. Like, any progress is progress is progress is progress, you know? Yeah, the bits of peppers in it is what makes me be like, eh. I don't care for them. Which is weird, because I like things that are hot and peppery, but that's a different thing. That's capsaicin. What?
I'm talking to Kira.
I didn't hear, that's why I went, what?
There's just a noise.
Okay.
We're having girl time.
Okay, good lord.
Stinky boys aren't invited.
I'll have you know, I don't usually stink. I just don't typically smell much because I don't leave the house. mean, not showering since morning is pretty normal.
Unless you're me during the summer, in which I shower morning and at night.
You do shower a lot, yeah.
I'm a fat woman.
Short, stout queen. This is my handle. This is my spout.
Yeah, according to Tyler, I'm a Manatee, so...
1, Manatee. 2,
Manatee.
no. That was a riff on the fact that my mom always says that she has flippers. Hugh Manatee? True. Man, that's gotta be somebody's fucking VTuber character. Somebody needs to take one for the team and be Hugh Manatee. And they're just like a manatee that is like squished into like a businessman suit. Or like dressed like an average white guy. It'd be great.
Oh. You, I understand now.
Yeah, Hugh. Hugh Manatee.
I'm currently going through my closet to see what I want to put Bid in. I think I'm gonna put her in an outfit I haven't had the confidence to wear out in public yet.
Also, don't make Misty do that. Misty is a horse creature forever. Like, the human embodiment of Misty might as well not exist to me. Like, I know that there's a guy that is Misty, but they might as well just be a cartoon horse for all intents and purposes to me.
Okay, can I tell you what I see whenever our people, like our friends, talk?
Yeah.
So, like, obviously you're you, and Tilfin is his character, but there are some times in my brain I picture Tilfin talking like how I think Tilfin looks.
Okay.
Like, because in my mind, Tilfin is like a 200-pound, like 6-foot tall man.
It's probably
who
accurate.
Is balding a little bit, or has really short hair and has like a really thick beard, right? And like probably like light brunette in terms of color. And like I kind of always picture him with a farmer's tan.
I actually can confirm what his tan is to you.
Because of his hands?
He has the he specifically has told me he has the trucker's tan.
Oh, because one arm's always out of the
way.
So.
He only has one armed hand currently.
Then, right, whenever Misty is talking, it is usually a cartoon horse of some kind. Like, I don't picture the dude, because I've seen pictures of Misty, but it is always a horse. And so whenever he's like, I have to go let the dog out, I picture a fucking My Little Pony horse struggling down the stairs to open up the door to let this fucking dog outside or something. And for Pasta, I know Pasta is not a brown man, but Pasta in my brain is
white.
a brown man.
White.
Pasta in my brain is like a chubby brown man. And I always picture him in a really big chunky... I don't know! I always picture him in a big chunky sweater with like a collared shirt underneath because he works at a call center.
that might be a subtle implication of like a racism.
Sounds like a brown man! I didn't say what kind kind of brown.
No, but it does just have, like, when you're just like, yeah, you know, like, I always picture him as, like, a like, kind of chunky brown guy working in a call center. It's like, that is, like... that is maybe, like, an unconscious, like, moment there. Like, a Freudian.
Call center.
I feel like Pasta would be the type of person who's like, please imagine me as a weird femboy, and then would just like disappear into the ether.
Oh, I always picture him as like Hispanic or like Indian or some flavor and shade of brown.
That's so strange.
Well, I also thought your old fucking coworker was a brown man.
Yeah, Easy was.
Oh, okay, good.
Easy is an Indian guy who is like from Trinidad and Tobago.
Who worked at a call center?
Yeah, but like Easy also was like not Indian culturally very heavily. Like, Trini people have, like, a very different culture.
In my head, Kira's a redhead.
See, here's the thing. If you're, like, because Misty has a cartoon horse as an avatar, I imagine the cartoon horse, right? But if there was no cartoon horse, do you know how I picture people normally when I meet them on the internet?
Blank slate.
Yeah,
faceless.
yeah, you know, like the image when you make a new Google account and you like go to like the thing or like a Twitter account or Blue Sky, and it's just the head and shoulders with no features. That is literally how I imagine almost every single person. I just assume everybody's not real. Like NL went on a rant recently where he was like, "You don't believe these people are real. You believe that like." You don't believe that the people that raised you have any interiority, that they lack, like, the self, etc., etc. And I'm like, I don't believe that. I know everybody is, like, a unique individual person with multitudes and has their own, like, deep, rich personal life themselves and everything, blah, 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 blah. But, like, because of the fact that I just inherently lack the ability to empathize with people without deeply understanding who they are as a person to, like, come to some sort of understanding of them, my default is that I just imagine that everybody are literally NPCs. Like, I just always assume that every single person is an AI that has been pre-programmed to chat with me.
Pre-programmed?
Yeah, like when I first, like, started talking to you, I was just like, yeah, this isn't like a real person. This is a text generator that spits out responses back to me. I don't have red hair, but I love that.
Yeah, Kira, I imagine you have, like, I don't know what you look like. I imagine you have, like, strawberry red hair, you have a face full of freckles.
One of these days, you're gonna describe a person, and they are gonna go, well, actually, I am brown.
And I'm gonna go, do you work at a call center? Because that's apparently my go-to. If you are any type of brown person, of like, if you are a person of color, my immediate thought is call center. It might be, you know what it is? It's because, in my opinion, I think brown people are, like, I mean, you're the only white guy I've ever, like, been with.
Yeah. Which is weird in and of itself, because it's like, you picked, like, the ugliest one. But then again, your taste in white guys, whenever you pick them, is, like, excuse me, ranges from, like, Henry Cavill to fucking Ian McShane, a hobbled old man.
Ian McShane is a daddy, you can get it, alright?
It's so funny to me. Like, I love bringing it up to people because everybody immediately just, like, scrunches their nose and is like, what? Like the
him
old guy
and-
from John Wick, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, especially him and John Wick. Are you kidding me? He's extra old there.
He's extra old.
He's extra seasoned.
Like, I popped into one of Tilfin's streams recently in the morning, and he's playing this game that's, like, set in, like, a Victorian-era setting, right? It's in a, like, a haunted manor. And, Desmond was like, I was asking the other day if, like, Tilfin thought that, like, Rachel would like the, you know, Mr. whatever his name is. And I'm just like, is he old? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, probably. And then it's just like a handsome old man.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, this is the type of shit that Rachel would go in for, yeah.
Like, do you want to know what my... Okay, because, like, do you know how, like, in Expedition 33, everyone thirsts over, like, the younger people?
Verso
like,
and Gustav and...
Yeah, you want to know who's great?
You're here
The guy
for
with the
Renoir.
fucked up face. The guy with the fucked up face.
Yeah, you want Renoir. You want
Yeah.
the handsome old man.
Give me the daddy. Give me the dad. I don't know why, because then I can call him daddy and it's not weird. Because he is a daddy.
I gotta say, going through, like, the path of Expedition 33 up to the end where I had stopped at, it is just what if you and I, like, had a kid that died. Because, like, the wife finding that the painting has all of his, like, childhood stuff in it, and, like, all of his personality, and, you know, all of these things that he's made, and she's just clinging to it desperately because she's like, my baby. And then him being like, I'm gonna destroy the fucking painting because this is unhealthy. And then her response to that is, well, I can just paint a you that, like, is gonna be on my side in this argument. And he's like, stop doing that! Because she's a better artist than him.
Nah, I support... No. Fucking...
I think...
Girl boss.
I think he's right, because, like, him just being like, no, you don't understand, there's a real woman dying because she won't get out of the fucking painting. And it's like, yeah, you'd probably get out of the painting. You can always go back! That's the crazy thing. That's what makes me fucking lose my mind. You can just, like, clock in like it's a fucking television show. You can just come back. It's not going anywhere. And she's like, no, I'm just gonna stay here because I miss my son. And he's just, like, shaking her by the shoulders, like, get the fuck out of the painting! I love Renoir, he's cool.
So hot.
Both versions, like, the real version of Renoir, who's like, I am desperately trying to save my family from exploding. And the other version of him, which is like, I will kill everybody. Which really, they both are, I will kill everybody. But it's different versions of I will kill everybody.
Speaking of, do you wanna know how mad I get? Do you wanna know how upset I get when I talk about Phantom of the Opera and everyone gets mad when I pick the Phantom, the superior choice? Because everyone's like, he's a murderer, and like, that makes him hotter.
Having this argument with people does not work. And when I say this, I mean people like you.
In this fantasy setting, this man is willing to kill and torture and maim innocent people for me because he's so obsessed with me. Sexy. In real life, terrifying. In this fantasy setting, if you told me, hey, for 72 hours we can beam you into Phantom of the Opera and you can fuck with the Phantom, I'd be like, fuck yeah. I don't want to fuck him. I want to be like, those men were mean to me, kill him. Then I want to watch him torture people, and I'd be like, that's the sexiest thing in the world. If a man did that in the real world, terrifying and horrifying.
Well, here's the thing.
Right?
It's levels of distribution. Also, before I forget, Kira, I did see the artwork. It looks very good.
It looks so good.
But what I think is that people miss is there's two sides to this, right? Which is, in fiction, when you're reading it and you're perceiving it, right? You're just like, this is a guy that's willing to do anything for me. That's great.
Sexy.
But when you translate that into reality, it leaves the safety of the fiction. Because you're experiencing something that doesn't have to have any consequence, right? It's like people that don't understand, like, people that get off on, like, violent kinks, right? It's like, they're safe. It's not real. The illusion is something that doesn't need to affect the reality. Nobody's leaving anything traumatized. There's no physical scarring. There's nothing, well, maybe, but, you know. But, like, in a dream, things can't hurt you. And so, like, in reality, when you translate that over, it's like you can cherry pick elements that you like out of that and be like, in a safe scenario, this is cool. And so, like, that's why a lot of people that are, like, the weird fucking incel losers are just like, yeah, man, women only like guys that are, like, tough and can, like, do physical acts of violence and stuff like that. Because, like, they're getting into, like, that headspace where they're seeing women be into that, and they're mistaking the fiction for the reality. Right? And there are people that will, like, totally go towards that sort of stuff in real life because they're attention-seeking or because they have, like, you know, thrill-seeking behavior or risk, you know, behavior because of mental illness or because of whatever. That's a whole other can of worms. But, like, the average person will read about that shit and just be like, it's pretty cool. And it's like, that's the equivalent of, like, for dudes when they watch, like, a when they watch, like, a movie and the movie has a guy go on, like, a fucking kill spree and they're like, God, he's so badass, he's so cool. And it's like, yeah, that's really cool. If you knew that guy, you would not want to be friends with him. It's like, you know what? John Wick is, like, the coolest dude. I don't want to be friends with John Wick. Is he nice? Yeah. Does he keep to himself? Sure. But, like, the propensity of violence around John Wick is like, I am now in danger. Why would I want to be around that? Right? And it's the same thing with real life. Like, if you take Phantom of the Opera, guys willing to kill for you, and you make that your actual partner, it becomes scarier because now it's like a guy who's willing to murder people. You know? However, you can extrapolate that into people who are just, like, willing to protect you should anything bad happens. And that's what people tend to look for, is they look for a partner that's willing to help them. Shockingly enough, you can translate weird, fucked up shit into healthy behavior. People just don't do it.